Hey everybody, this is Calvin Waite. I trade crypto for a living. I'm not a registered or licensed financial advisor, planner, or broker, so nothing on this channel should be taken as a recommendation to buy or sell. I also trade all of these things, so I probably have a vested interest in there. But there's plenty of entertainment value and lots of education, so this will be awesome. For those of you who didn't know, my subscription channel is live. So look at the link in the description over at cryptoinfluencers.com and you can see how I make all of my trades and what I do and what I think about everything. This channel is for more hypothetical and looking at trends, and the other one is for actual trading, so you might be interested in that. Good morning, everybody. Holy cow, what a day. I was just telling somebody recently, I was like, a single candle can change everything. Like the outlook can be one thing and a single candle can change it all. And wow, today's candle, we are up 10% on the day. And essentially this puts to rest a lot of bearish scenarios. So where we were showing weakness and then indecision, this could have fallen apart so easily. And for us to close below the low here, this was just, it was looking very, very bad. Today's candle just completely changes sentiment. If this becomes our most recent swing low, and we are essentially creating a lot of potential upside here, this really does create a double bottom. A double bottom is something that people point to as this thing that, the probability is not great on a double bottom. It's usually that it's going to fall apart, but there's always that chance that it won't. But you have to show really strong support, and you have to get up to these more recent highs for that W to complete. So this is unbelievable. I'm so excited. This is awesome. Many of you know that I'm short on Ethereum, and I will be overjoyed to take a loss on this because the rest of the market is looking so strong. I was looking for a close above the 50, so that will happen in probably 7 hours. And if we get it, I'll be happy to put down an L for that trade, and I'm going to switch sides, and everything is completely long. We'll be changing our strategy completely. So those that are looking tonight will see all of that play out. I had to point out that because the alt market is doing so well, we've had some more closes. So just this morning, SHIB gave us another $500. Mir gave us 12 or 1,300, and YFI gave us 500. So right now, the closed orders, and that's what I'm keeping track of on here. We've got a little over a 54% return. This is going to be super negative when tomorrow happens because I'm going to put Ethereum on here down for a sweet loss. But the rest of the market is so hot that we'll be overcoming this pretty soon. What's cool about this is that these returns are the backup plan. This is when the market went against us and we are looking to salvage a bad situation. And so these are the salvaged ones. Just wait till we start actually making money. It is going to be fun. So those that want to see how this is done, come over to the pro channel. For those that are like, I'll just make money another time, you don't have to come over. Anyway, good day. I'm so excited. From a long-term technical perspective, it's so pretty having a higher support this high and breaking out above the 50. This shows a lot of strength. So we've definitely had a rough go for the past few months. Half a year, almost a year. and we're finally starting to see some sunshine on the other side of this. Alts will benefit. Here's why. I showed this to the pro channel yesterday. Our BTC dominance chart finally flipped to the red zone. So Bitcoin dominance absolutely has been dying off, and it has given the other coins a chance to shine. So you'll notice that Bitcoin is up 10% and the rest of the market is lagging. About 5% on Ethereum, which is the majority of the altcoin market, and then the rest are there's usually 3, 4, 5%. There's some shiners though that are out there, and so that's why Bitcoin dominance increased so much. But everything is going up, because when Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up, and it really looks nice. So if we ever exit the red zone on our Bitcoin dominance chart, that means that Bitcoin is going to be stronger than the rest of the altcoin market, and we may want to have a position in Bitcoin instead. And another thing to look at is the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. When we flip out of the red zone, this is when we go from Bitcoin to Ethereum. So we're up here. If we, I think in a couple more weeks, we'll be in a green zone. And if we get into a green zone and we exit the green zone, then we'll be wanting to hold more Bitcoin in our portfolio. But because we're up here, and because Ethereum is showing so much strength with the merge, I'm probably going to take a pretty large position. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm thinking of taking a decent position in Ethereum tonight. So those on the Pro channel will be able to see that. But those coins that I mentioned yesterday, there are a lot of really, really nice ones. Late last night, when I did my video for the Pro channel, I pointed out that Anchor just exited the red zone. And it is just beautiful timing. Whenever you can get a nice low, I mean, look at Anchor up here in $3 land, and it exited the red zone at 10 cents. Like this is a jackpot type of trade. And so last night we took this trade, and 58%. I mean, this is what you want to see when we exit the red zone. We want to see a pop, because this pop gets all of our averages in a line and heads us over to the green zone earlier. This coin won't see a green zone. We've got a 200-week moving average still up at $1. Like, this is going to take a long time. But I just posted a video on the Pro channel on how to take profits and how to play these things. So it might be time for some of you that are on the fence to come over and join us. It is pretty sweet. So lots of coins in the yellow zone. There's just a lot of really good coins. Tonight there's going to be a lot of action for sure. Luna Classic is finally getting a red day. There was a decent drop. We'll see if we can pop down. My average is at 31 right here. So if we get down here, I'm going to go ahead and close my order and break even and let it go. I talked to the Pro channel that when we take a short, we're going to be looking at exiting the green zone. It's just because there's already momentum on our side. Normally, if you get a couple of days that are 20% or more, they usually fall, but not always, obviously. That's what makes Luna so tempting. This thing's up 200%. Like, it's hurting me not to short this thing. But I'm going to hold off and wait for an appropriate lower risk type of trade. So we will let that one go. Just really fun day today when things are popping and we're closing orders like crazy. We closed. We were starting to dip down, and we'd put in an emergency exit order on Yearn Finance, and we closed that thing right at 11. And if we can stay above the 50 by end of day, we'll take a new position that has better risk managed, So this is a really pretty one. SHIB is unbelievable. We ended up getting in, so we had SHIB that we were excited about breaking out a little bit, and then we put an emergency exit order, and that popped and gave us back half of our order. And then we showed weakness again, so we put in another exit, and we hit it again. So SHIB is treating us right. We put $1,000 in twice, and we got our entire position back. So we've broken even on our SHIB trade with an extra $1,000. So this $1,000 will most likely go into a long position coming out of the red zone, of the yellow zone right here. And there's still a ton on the table. Like the market, if Bitcoin and Ethereum really start putting on the gas, all these markets are just going to fly, and we are going to capture every single one of them. We are trading 120 coins on the Pro channel. Every one of these is in play. And so we're going to be, we're not going to miss anything. Let's just say that. Atom was one that I was excited about yesterday because we had finally had a close above this resistance. And today we're up again. So this position on the, for me, is up about 250%. Man, it's just a fun day. Fun day. So I'm really looking forward to taking a nice loss on Ethereum, and then we will flip sides. We'll be going long, and we just expect good things. This really is amazing. I really feel like this solidifies the fact that this wick down was the bottom. It would take a lot to overcome. For us to flip to the downside after this is going to be pretty hard, because we have support here, and then we have all of these bottoms that we overcame. We already overcame so much resistance in this giant candle that even if we go sideways, it'll be bullish. And we have our 50 coming down. Bitcoin exiting the red zone is like, this doesn't happen very often. Like in the history of Bitcoin, there are only a few spots. I mean, during the 2017-18 bear market, it got choppy through the red zone, and then we finally had a solid exit, and we just went to the rafters. And then same thing here, exit the red zone, and boom, we're all the way out. Even this red zone was amazing. This one we got faked out. This is part of the struggle of being in a bear year. So this is reminiscent of this period. So our March and April in here, this was kind of what happened in the early stages. Then we finally hit this bottom, and once we get in this bottom and things start loosening up, we start breaking out of this red, and then it just goes white. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty, and I think we're doing the exact same thing. We will exit the red zone on Bitcoin at 22,000 right now, and we're a stone's throw away from that. Like this is fun. So we are picking up everything at the absolute rock bottom, and with our 5x leverage strategy, we're gonna make some money. So it will be fun to update this and show you guys where how we're doing. So anyway, that's about it for the video. I mean, there's just a lot of energy in the market, and lots of promise of getting through this bear market. I've been saying we've kind of muscled through some challenging times, but boy, brighter days are ahead, and you can just feel it. So anyway, awesome. We will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for making it to the end of my video. Make sure you keep those trades small. Don't force a trade. Don't get impatient. And if you want to see how all this works, please come over and check me out on the subscription channel at cryptoinfluencers.com. Again, the link is in the description.